Have you ever wondered what is one of the best methods to generate consistent deals every single month for your real estate business? I am going to share with you how to use direct mail marketing to create a consistent deal flow every month for your real estate business. You may think direct mail is dead. The response rates are low and it's a waste of money. But let me tell you this is the main source of leads I get every single month in my real estate business. The key here is to know how to do this right. I am really excited to talk about my preferred marketing method to generate leads. The beauty of direct mail marketing is that you can use this method in every single market in the United States. It is predictable and generates a consistent deal flow every single month. So if I need to increase the deal flow, I know exactly how much it's gonna cost me and how many more leads and contracts I can expect. The most successful investors that I know use direct mail marketing as their main marketing source to generate leads in a combination of course, networking, MLS leads, auction, and online marketing. So regardless if you are a wholesaler, flipper, landlord, or commercial investor, you will get your best deals if you deal directly with the owner. To create a successful direct mail campaign, you need to consider the following 5 different steps, all right? So let's go with step number 1. Define your market. You need to research your market based on the real estate strategy that you will be doing. A good way to start is to find where most of the investors are buying homes to flip and where the landlords are buying homes to rent. Then create a database around those zip codes. Then take a step further and see what type of properties they are buying. The year built, the square footage, sale price, lot size, number of bedrooms, and number of baths. Let's go over step number 2, the mailing list, right? This is one of the most important parts of every single direct mailing campaign. A market research firm found out several years ago that 70% of success from direct mail comes from your list. The other 20% come from how clear the message was, and the last 10% of success comes from how the card is designed, the colors, the layout, etc., right? So therefore, to succeed, you need to focus on getting a good quality list because this is gonna represent 70% of your success. Look, there are tons of lists out there that you can mail to, but the most famous list of all is what is called the absentee owners, right? This is the list that everyone who gets into direct mail starts with. But this is also one of my favorite lists, as many absentee owners or landlords are equity rich but cash poor. The competition is going to be very high if you're using this list, but every year I keep buying properties from absentee owners, so this is the best list for my company. Another good list to mail is the high equity owners list that has 10 years of more of ownership, 40% of more of equity, and 45 years of age or older. Remember, the harder the list is to find, the less competition you have, so the better the response rate will be. So these hard to find lists are as follows. We got the eviction list, the code violation, the tax delinquent, fire damage properties, probate or inherited list, condemned buildings or dangerous buildings, and finally, your own driving for dollars list. Now let's go to step number 3. The marketing piece and the message. There are 3 different types of marketing you can use. We have the postcards, the printed letters, and the yellow letters or handwritten letters, famous yellow letter card. Pick a marketing piece, then craft the message. Remember, this is the other 20% of your success. The goal here is to grab the attention of the person reading the marketing material, because in just 3 to 5 seconds, they will decide if they will give you a call or save it for a future call or just trash it. This is the part where you need to be creative. Write your own copy and test it over time. Use samples you can get online or from other real estate investors, then create your own version. Look, don't just copy what is written by someone else, because that message may work well for them in their own market, but may not get the best results in your market. As an example, I know investors that get great responses from ugly letters or ugly postcards. Those with a typewriter font that looks like it was written 30 years ago, while others get better responses from professional letters with their logo and company name. Please don't use in your marketing material as the main headline, "We buy houses," as this is the same message used by many investors who don't take their time to craft a great message. Remember, people you are sending direct mail to only care about what is going on with them, so write the sales copy to address their needs and situation. Therefore, you have to craft the message according to the list that you are mailing. Step number 4 is consistency. To get results, you need to be consistent with your marketing for 4 to 6 months or even longer if you can afford it. This means mailing every week for 4 to 6 months non-stop. If you're only sending 1,000 postcards at one time and then you stop, you're wasting your money. You need to send postcards every week to your list and repeat every 45 to 60 days. You can just do one mailing one time or 2 mailings every 8 months apart. This means you have to set a consistent mailing schedule and mail your list 6 to 7 times, then you can refresh your list and get a new one. There was a research done a few years ago and it was discovered the number of deals grew after the 5th contact by 81%, but most people stop at the 2nd or 3rd mailing, where the percentage of deals closed is about 4 to 6%. Step number 5, return the calls on time. You will be surprised how many people don't return the calls on time or wait several days to return calls. And then you get upset because direct mail doesn't work. Ideally, you need to call your leads back within a few minutes or answer live if you can. I know that many of you have a full-time job, so return calls during the day is kind of hard to do it. During lunchtime or right after work, there's no excuses. If you take more than a day to a few days to return those calls, the property might be already sold, and the chances of the lead calling back or answering is gonna be extremely low. You may think there's a lot of competition from other investors sending direct mail every single month, but in reality, there is not much. You will be surprised how many people spend money in direct mail and don't return the calls. Alright, so just some final words here, right? Many people spend too much time thinking about which is the best letter that creates the best results. But in reality, you need to start taking action and send direct mail to get the results you want. If you want to succeed in direct mail, just remember these 5 steps. Step number 1, define your market. Step number 2, the mailing list. Step number 3, the marketing piece and message. Step number 4, be consistent. And step 5, return the calls on time, please. Don't overthink too much about the perfect letter. Just focus on getting a good quality list. So please write in the comments below if you have any questions. If you like the content, share it with your friends and family and subscribe today. Thank you so much for your time. I will be happy to see you next time. Take care and happy investing. All right, let's go. Yes, I can do it. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's go. Ooh, chihuahua. Ooh. Oh man, this is a long video. Ooh, boy, I'm sweating over here.